I was not at all distracted by anything. I was very sure what I wanted to do, and it was purely an accident. We came here for some other purpose, and what has happened?
Hi Urvashi,
Hello,
thank you for being on Spot Boy.
thank you for having me.
We are talking to a girl who was an engineering student and got struck by glamour. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, since I was the head girl of my school. My subjects were PCM with computer science, like physics, chemistry, maths with computer science. So yeah, it was quite obvious that I have to become an engineer, aeronautical engineer. So I cleared IIT AIEEE exams, but for people from there, it's very tough to clear IIT and AIEEE. So I wanted to go there. But even before that, people don't know about it. But when I was 15, I won Miss Teen India and all of that when I was in 10th standard. So yeah, it was like in 12th. So I had a lot of responsibilities on my shoulder, as I was also captain of the girls basketball team. So yeah, there were a lot of other things like cultural festivities and all that jazz. But yeah, so you can say, put it up in that way.
So क्या हुआ आपने पढ़ाई क्यों छोड़ दी मतलब was it that glamour was calling you or were you distracted by too many things and you were not able to decide कि कहाँ जाना है player basketball player बनना है या actress बनना है या engineer बनना है?
Well, I was not at all distracted by anything. I was very sure what I wanted to do. But thanks to Blossom's coacher, and it was purely an accident how I participated and went on for Miss Teen India when I was just 15, like how I started. So she was the one because of my mother. We all went to Delhi for a vacation and to enjoy, have some great time. So when I went there, then we got to know about this thing, Miss Teen India, and it was done by former Miss World Diana Hayden.
Right.
So I wasn't aware at all, and in fact I was the only girl out of so many girls from all around the country who was wearing a jeans and who were in flats and this full top, and all the girls were decked up in a very short dresses and in a very nice way. So I was just like, she told me to, why don't you go and all. So that is how it all started. Yeah, and I was quite amazed when they selected me.
So what was the reaction? Your mom, didn't she resist?
I mean, yeah, they all were shocked that we came here for some other purpose and what has happened. So yeah, I mean, it completely changed my life. I started very early when I was 15. Then I shifted to Delhi, and then I was in Hindu College, Delhi University, and then I became a Miss Asian Supermodel. And then I won Miss Tourism World. I'm Miss Tourism World, which I won in 2011 amongst 100 countries from all around the world.
You won the maximum number of titles of
beauty titles in entire pageant history. Yeah, that's
but
true.
was your mom happy the route which you were taking?
Yeah, of course, I think so that they both were happy, my mom and dad, and they were very supportive of my decisions. Not my decisions, when you're young, you're teen, you are not really very sure of what's happening. But yeah, I was a very committed girl and very determined girl. So yeah, and also because of a lot of positive things happening, me winning crowns back to back, and then I won Miss Universe India 2012, and this year I'm the current Miss Universe India 2015. So I became the only Indian girl to win this prestigious title twice.
What happened at that moment when you were, the title was taken away from you and there was a conflict over your age? That was a big controversy out there.
Yes.
What exactly happened?
It was a big controversy.
That was 2012.
2012.
Yes.
I was 18, according to everyone's knowledge. I'm 1994 born, but according to Miss Universe pattern and Miss Universe rules, my birthday comes on 25th of February. So according to that rule, you have to turn 18 by 1st of February. Okay. So I fell short by 24 days, and that's the reason I couldn't go for it. But I'm so very thankful to this beautiful lady, Shushmita Sen, and who really was rooting for me, and she supported me as much as she can, and she knew it. I mean, she always was, I was her most favorite, and I won the title, and still, as you can see, my certificates are right there. So literally, they didn't take anything away from me. I still have my crown, I still have my trophy, I still have my certificates and all the gifts and everything whichever I got when I won it.
Are you happy with your debut film, Singh Saab the Great?
I was really very happy because in my family, everyone is a huge fan of Sunny Deol, and he's the one person who has won National Film Award twice. I have a huge respect from him. I've learnt a lot. I mean, it is very important, and I think it's if you are making a debut and with such a big superstar, so then you get to learn a lot for
But
your other films.
He also threw up something which, again, with your age, he said, I don't think Urvashi is 19.
Well, I know I was sitting in the same interview when he said that, and it was in a very funny way, so that's all right.
So after that, there was a lull. You know, you did a South film. What happened?
There was never a lull, actually. I came in Mumbai for the very first time, not for the very first time, like professionally in 2013, January. February, I bagged the film, Singh Saab the Great. November, it releases. What else can a girl ask for? You know, people wait for so many years and the film takes, and then when you get the film, and then it takes so much of time to get released and all of that stuff. So it released by November, and then in 2014, I did this international music video album with Yo-Yo Honey Singh, which was directed by Hollywood director Ben Peters, and it is still the most popular video in YouTube India. And then I did Daddy Mummy, of course, and then I did this Kannada films, a South film opposite South superstar Darshan, and he's such an amazing superstar that he has all these temples all throughout South, and it became blockbuster. So yeah, I was busy down South with it, and then I was shooting for Sanam Re, which took one whole year. And yeah, I have completed Great Grand Masti. It's releasing this July, so there was never actually a
but you
moment.
know, we expected you to sign as a lead actress after you did the film with Sunny, but you took up Sanam Re as the second lead.
It's actually not a second lead.
You also said something, you know, that
About what?
the guy, the Pulkit was not ready to kiss you. He was uncomfortable. He was ready to kiss Yami.
Those were all just
Those made
rumors.
headlines.
Would not like to comment on it because it's already released and it has become a huge hit. So in the end, it's the outcome which really matters. And I'm not a sort of person who will look back and, I mean, yeah, really not that sort of a person. I'm really happy because Salman Khan personally texted me of how much he loved my performance and how much it's good, yeah. So I think that's something which is really special to me. All these petty matters, I really don't think, because my parents have always taught me to think big, and these are very petty matters, and all of those things are really rumors, and it's good. Even I don't want to kiss if it's not necessary.
Have you made this a clause that you won't kiss?
No, it's not like that. I mean, it's not a clause, but it's good because yeah, it's fine.
What's the modus operandi? Now, intimate scenes have become very common in films.
Yeah.
So, are you going to say that
in Great Grand Masti, I don't have a kiss.
You don't have a kiss, but if you're asked to do a kiss or a love-making scene,
not very comfortable. I'm not.
Not very comfortable.
No.
What's your role in Great Grand Masti?
Well, in Great Grand Masti is a very special role. I play the role sort of like what Ajay Devgan did in Part 1. My role has been inspired by that role. So I have this huge responsibility. I'm just the female version of Ajay Devgan's character. It's a completely different role altogether. You have to watch Great Grand Masti for that. And I play the girlfriend of all three guys, Ritesh Deshmukh, Vivek, Aftab. And किस तरीके से मैं उन तीनों की बैंड बजाती हूँ. So that's the entire motive. और my director says, Urvashi, आप मेरी picture की hero हो. So yeah, it's a very, very meaty role. It's a very challenging role of my life. And I hope people like it.
Urvashi, now what are you doing after this? I mean, what's the modus operandi? Are you going up to producers and directors and saying that I want to work with you? I don't think there's any harm in that. How are you going about it?
Well, everything has been very positive till now, and I'm sure Great Grand Masti will open a lot more doors. And yes, Sanam Re becomes a hit. You know, when a film becomes a hit, it's much more easier, and it's a great thing for an actor. So yeah, I mean, after Sanam Re, I didn't have to go through all of that. It's really amazing, and it was really fruitful.
Are you in touch with Salman Khan? Is he casting you in one of his films?
That I would not like to disclose. But yes, I am in touch with Salman Khan, and yeah.
What next? What's after Great Grand Masti? Have you signed anything?
After Great Grand Masti, I have a 3-movie deal with T-Series, so I have 2 more films coming up with them. 1 film with Tips and South films.
Thank you so much, Urvashi. Thank you so much for being on SWOT.
Thank you so much.